play. I logged off of work, I'm tired, and it's been a long day, so I just want to play a little bit. So I'm kind of working on a little thing here that I watched Lori Marie Jenkins do in an altered book. I love her. She does altered books like no other. She's gone on now, moved to Costa Rica, and she does different kind of art, which I still love. But I liked this in the altered book, so wanted to try it. But I also was thinking about the little series that I pop in and do every now and then, and it's my Thursday Thoughts. And in those videos, I talk about different ways to just write down either thoughts or feelings or, you know, things you want to get down, but I don't journal so much. Every now and then I'll document something, but I don't sit and write long journaling pages. I don't have the patience, and my writing's really big and bubbly, and at the end you can't read it anyway, which so my mom's a journaler, and she writes books and books and books, she says, that she has for me when she's no longer here, and I just can only imagine the stories. For me, some days I put it in my art book. I'll make a cute little picture to go with the quote or something like that. But today I thought that this would be cute because I could do a smaller version of it and just put in my journal. And I do have a journal, have a couple of them. And so this I'm making for an altered book. But I thought, what if we take one? And I think I have, let me slow down a little bit. I have a box of, let me see if I can point you that way. This is just a box of, when I'm standing here and I don't know what to do with a piece of paper, I stick it in this box. And it's been there for years. And so I'm going to use it today. So I'm going to find another face. These came out of a little tablet that I had of these ladies. So they're going to go here. But they're going to be for the altered book. So we're going to set them aside. That's going to be another fun. But anyway, so my Thursday thought, that's what I'm going to make this video. And it's just for me a way to journal. Like, I made a little quilt. It was a paper quilt. We put some metal stuff on there. We put some words and feelings on there. Embellished it with safety pins and buttons and lace and that kind of thing. I made a flower, and on every petal I took one of the quotes that interested me then from the Tim Holtz book, and I put it on the petals. So for me, it's just create a little picture, put a thought on there, and then I have had playtime, and in my head I'm like getting rid of all the stuff from the day job or whatever else has come up in life. So I did have these cut out because I was practicing how to cut this skirt out in a bunch of layers, and I kept cutting the wrong side. So I'm just getting if you have a journal, then you could just, in my altered book, when I do all of them, they're all going to fold out, right? But in this book, because I'm just going to jot down some thoughts today, then we're probably just going to do one. But that's the idea, is that I'm going to put it here in this, like not in this book, but in my journal. And one of my journals was made by Aaliyah, and so this is a book I'm working on. It's taking me forever. I kind of just like to do the covers, and once I get the cover done, then I'm kind of like, eh. All right, so if we put it in here, this would be a good size. And you want to see the front of my book? It's one that Aaliyah made. Aaliyah de Pina. She's the one that I do the collaborations with, like the mini moo cards, things like that. So you can find these on her Etsy shop, and I believe she's having a sale this month for her birthday. So you could definitely go over and get one of these beautiful journals. So, all right. So I'm not going to work in the book, but that way you have an idea. That's what we're going to do. All right. But for today's purposes, we are going to just do a Thursday thought. Just looking for a piece of paper so I can glue. All right. So here's our little lady. So here's my giant glue stick Aaliyah sent me. That's crazy. And then I'm just going to cover it in layers of paper, or you could cover it with a whole bunch of words. Just cut out words and put it on there. That would be cute. Maybe we'll do that. I also think I like this little polka dotted paper that was just sitting here. So it's, whoops. I'm just going to lay down mine. I just like how that looks. So you could make it one solid color. That would be cute. Depending on what you're going to do with it. You just dress it up however you feel. Alright, so I'm just going to put some glue on here. And maybe, I don't know, I think of it as a way of kind of journaling, because I think journaling is just getting thoughts out and, you know, things that are on your mind. And so I feel like even if this is how I do it, I've created something cute, and I've also played. And then we'll get some feeling words on here. I'll leave out the bad words that go for the day job today, but I appreciate having my day job. It's just stressful. I love words, so if I could just get words onto paper, I'm fine with that. Even when I was still at home, many years ago, my room was filled with little quotes. Even after I grew up and lived out on my own, I would have a wall that just had little quotes, thoughts, things I would think of, things I would find, things I would read, and they would just be on my wall in my little area that I created for it. So I'm just a big fan of just words. So, and now we're just going to dress up her dress a little bit. Maybe we'll find some words. Maybe I'll do, since I like to cut words out of magazines, maybe we'll go through a magazine and see what kind of words we can find. Let's see what the Texas Monthly has. So just go through here. And if you're not doing a video and you're not talking at the same time, then you would be thinking through things, right? So if you find a word in here that you like, or it means things in your mind, you're just thinking it out loud, right? All right. So I don't know how many feeling words I'm going to find in Texas Monthly, but all right, let me dig through here for a little bit, see what I can find. We'll just glue some words down on her dress and kind of snazz it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to start with these. Let's see if this green will stamp. Oh, that's cute. I'll have to use that in something else. I just got this at the bins, which is a Goodwill clearance center, if any of you know, where they put everything on tables and you go and dig through the tables and wrestle with all the other people that are there. I also got several packages of these. I picked them up at the bins. Those were pretty. Somebody gave away a bunch of their craft supplies. So, all right. What do I have here? So, my heart is happy today because I joined a, it's like a quilting group. It's like a swap, and so they have like a secret sewing sister, and so I'm a little stressed about that because I signed myself up for stuff and then I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I can't do it? So then you fill out a questionnaire for your secret sister, and then the lady that I got as my partner says she's an expert quilter, and I am just like, I don't know. I quilt, but it's very basic, it's very rustic. I just taught myself and I don't go out of my way to do it perfect. So now I have to step up my game because you have to make something for your secret sister. So well, now I have to, so that's what I think. I'm going to work towards greatness for my quilting. So what did I want out of here? Just have some, so here I feel super joy. Today I feel angry at work. I don't need to be, I didn't feel powerful at all. So there's my word powerful, but I didn't feel that way. I didn't feel accomplished at work today. It was very frustrating. It's very tiring. So I could just put that there because I didn't feel. I want the word word. I could only find world. So I'm going to see if I can fold it and make the word that I want. So there we go. So for me, this is word therapy. And it works for me. So here we go. Put that down. And that's my Thursday thought for this week. So I think I'm going to come back and kind of visit this more often than I have, because here we go. So I mean, you could keep going and going, putting things in her hair. Look, let's open these and see what they really are. I think they're stickers. Oh yeah, they're like, don't even know what they are for. Oh, I see. I'm not going to use them like that, maybe. But you stick them on your wall for like wall decor. Sorry if there's a glare. That's awesome. So I got like 4 packages of these. So that'll be fun. Oh, it did come with the little dots too. Interesting. All right, we'll just give my little lady here some wings. They're not, since they're not paper, a little bit like vinyl. So we are going to give her these. All right, so thank you guys for joining me today. It's been fun, and just to revisit my Thursday thoughts, I think I'm going to start doing it again. And what you're just going to see is things like this. Just little projects where I can just put words down and just have a little de-stress time. So that's what this moment will be. So I'm going to post it on Thursdays, and if you want to join in, that's where you'll find me. Probably not every Thursday, we'll see. Lots going on right now, and we'll do some Thursday thoughts, and we'll make a little project, and we'll put some words down on paper together, and we will just create. What you can do is you could turn it over, and we can use this. If you had lined paper, that would be good. But you could put this on the back here, and then you could write, and you could journal, and you could get those. You could do like messy journal where you write really, really messy so nobody else can see. I mean, not that they should anyway, but nobody else can tell what you're writing. So if you want to write something, just get it out, but just scribble it on there. So I think that would work. That would be pretty. You wouldn't necessarily glue it down in your journal, but you can. So I know there are those that have like, you jot everything down and then you hide it and you bury it for good and it's gone. So you can do that. And that way the words are there, you got them out, you've got to express them, and they never have to be seen again. So by you or anybody. On the back here, I have a pin that will write on there. I could use my new glass pen. That's pretty. Okay, what is today? Alexa, what is the date today?
Today is Thursday, June 13th.
So let me show you. Of course, you know this book. You've seen it before. It's all my goodies in here. And so I think I'll add her to this book. So I just go in my book and sometimes if I have extra papers, I just lay them down just as a starter, just so I have background paper. So another thing you could do as a way of journaling, we'll get this pen back out because I don't have enough ink on my fingers. But when I talked earlier about just the messy writing or the scribbling, you can literally just scribble and then put your little doll on top. But in the background, you could just write. And so my last line is, I cannot wait until I can retire, which is, I'm looking at least a year. So feels like forever away. All right, so now I'm ready. Got those thoughts out. I'm not going to glue the whole doll, but I'm just going to put glue on the back of her head here. That way I can just lift it up if I need to. Probably won't ever. But if you needed to, or you could see it again, then you have your journaling there. And you have your messy journaling in the background. All right. Thanks, guys. I'm not a therapist, not a professional. I just know that getting words on paper helps me. I've been putting words on paper. I can't remember a time when I was even younger that I didn't. And I used to write poetry and stories and things like that. So words are important to me, but they are a way for me to get things out. And I love this little project. So thanks for joining me. I hope you make one. If you do, I have a Facebook page and Instagram. You can find the links down below. Show me your pictures. Show me what you did for Thursday Thoughts. And show me the doll that you made. It could be anything, but if you make one, share it with me over there. Or if you make a video, tag me so I can see what you do. So this is my project for Thursday Thoughts. It is a series that I did a few years ago, and I visit every now and then, so I'm going to start visiting it again. And I hope you guys come along and join me. You guys have a nice evening, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.